Was touching him on the outside, so we tried to close the gap and touch him on the inside a little bit. And Willie was doing good, but every time that he pulled space, you know.
Tony, there were points, obviously, the second half of the fight, Gennady Golovkin won, but there were moments in the fight where Willie was doing great. Tell me about that from your perspective in the corner.
I think, like I said, you know, like I tell everybody here, it's just boxing. You know, sometimes you're on, sometimes you're off. You know, we got to go back to the drawing board and put things together. I mean, that's what we do as fighters, as trainers, as reporters, as anybody. That's what we do. We work to be better.
He's early in his career. People didn't expect him to last 1 round, 2 rounds. And now everybody's praising him about his heart and his guts and coming up. You knew that
he's a fighter, exactly. I mean, you learn people along the way. And you understand that this is a tough game. It's a chew you up, spit you out game at anything in the business. I mean, it's what it does. You know, you just got to take your hat off to guys that get in there, put their heart on the line, and their health to, you know, put on a good show.
So what do you think happened? Because you were very confident going to this. You said it was going to be going.
Yeah, I was confident with all my fighters, and I believe that, you know, the guy was better tonight. I mean, I ain't going to make excuses. There's no excuse. The guy beat us. He was better tonight. And, you know, we got beat.
What do you say, though, about Abel Sanchez was saying, and also Gennady, that, like, the second round, they could have had him out of there, but they decided, like, for a big drama show to keep him in. What do you say to that? What do you think about that?
Well, tell him that anytime he doesn't get his face like that, tell him that's a big drama show, too. I mean, listen, nobody wants to get punched in the face, and we don't get paid for overtime. So if he wanted to get his ass out of there, he would have got his ass out of there. They can say whatever they want to say, but, you know, I take my hat off. Abel's a good guy. I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but this is boxing. We don't, like I said, we don't get paid for overtime. So if he wanted him out of there, he'd have got him out of there.
What do you think's next then for Willie? Well, first of all, what do you think happened? It was just an off night, or what? When did you know?
We didn't perform at the level we should have. He did. He won. I mean, you can't. I can say a million things. I wasn't in there fighting. You have to ask Willie what happened. But you know, the guy had a better night. What do you do?
So what do you think's next for Willie then?
Whatever they bring in front of us. As you can see, I told the other guy, we ain't scared of nothing.
How much better will Willie be now that he's had this experience in a really big fight and against the best guy in the division?
I think that, like I said, time will tell with anything. I can tell you this, that, like I said, we don't duck, we don't dodge, we ain't scared of nobody, and we grow. So I think we grew tonight. We'll grow the next fight. We'll grow the next one, and the next one after that. Kids, young, so we're gonna keep it moving.
But do you think his stock grew though to get another big fight in maybe the next fight or 2 fights from now?
Oh, we'll fight whoever they put in front of us. If they call us tomorrow and say, "Hey man, Canelo's on the line, Cotto's on the line, boys, whoever," we'll say, "Yeah, let's run it." That's what we do. We fight.
One last question, Coach. There's talk about Gennady Mayweather. What do you make of that?
I think it's a bad fight for Floyd. Not saying that Gennady will beat Floyd. I just think it's not the right fight. The guy's a bigger guy naturally. I don't think they'll try to lean for that. I think they'll be more on a Canelo Cotto look. I'm pretty sure that's what they would do. Why does Floyd need to go to a bigger weight? Floyd's making all the money his way. He don't need that shit. The guy's eating.
There you have it, Coach Tony Morgan. Follow him on Twitter at TonyMorgan863 and Instagram.
One last thing. I had heard a little birdie told me that you think that actually Monroe would probably be good against Cotto. Is that true?
We sparred Cotto, and he banged up Cotto. I mean, I ain't saying banged up. He did real well with Cotto. Real well. And I mean, he'll do good with anybody. The kid's a fighter. He'll do good with anybody.